Hello, dear friends. This is Lady Sylvia, and in front of you is a piece of porcelain. It's modern. These are called lithopanes. This was a piece that has a little light bulb in the back. We had it in our bathroom in Monterey, and it is a mermaid lady with her little baby. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because we found a antique lithopane, very rare, and you know, in the cabinet before I let anybody pack it away, I thought I would show it to you and share a little of its history. This is a 5x7 lithopane. It's porcelain, and it's dated 1838, right there above the door. I believe it is KPM, and doesn't look like much, but watch when I turn this off. Now look, isn't that amazing? See the little bee, what those are called, bee skeps, I think, skeps or something like that. The scythe above the door, the all-seeing eye. Wow, that is so cool. There's a saying there. There's the 1838 and the KPM mark. Look at this lady, how beautiful she is. I think the hat and this type of thing here is English or Welsh. Look at this, my friends. Look at the detail in the trees. You can actually tell those are oak leaves. And then look, the flowers, the sunflowers and the delphiniums, which I love. They're beautiful flowers. And then look, she has her little baby. He's asleep in a little wooden wheelbarrow. Looks like she has perhaps the hook that had her chatelaine. How amazing. She's barefoot. Look at the detail, every little detail. Isn't that astounding? I just couldn't believe it. We found this in an antique shop in Albuquerque that is no longer there anymore. But I want to show you some of the history that came with this piece. See that? Metropolitan Museum of Art, one of my favorite places. I used to haunt there all the time when I was a kid on the free days. Dated 1947, 77 years ago. Let me read to you the first part. And inside this envelope are the pictures, like a negative. So let me read to you. This is written by some lawyers here in Albuquerque. April 1947, to the Department of Ceramics. Gentlemen, I would like information concerning what is apparently a piece of porcelain made in Germany about 1838. This piece was given to me by a lady from New York about 40 years ago, stating that some friends from Germany had given it to her a long time previously. It is made for the purpose of casting a figure when held up before a bright light, the picture being produced, black and white, by varying amounts of solid material through which the light penetrates. It seems quite apparent that a mold was first carved in some material and then a substance poured through the mold, it's actually porcelain, translucent but not transparent. I'm enclosing a picture taken by a local photographer produced by light striking through this translucent substance. You will note on the door what, according to authorities in ceramics, should be the trademark or initials of the manufacturer. In German, the inscription above the door, not very clean in this photograph, is liberally translated, "Where'er I am, where'er I do, God my Father sees me too." I can find nothing here that will give me description of this article or any kind of work. I would greatly appreciate it if you would send me any information that is available to you there, its history, class, place in art, etc. Okay, so this is what they wrote back. Isn't this fascinating? You know, I mean, you go in an antique store, you don't expect to find all this stuff. I mean, for me, it's super exciting. Metropolitan Museum of Art, Department of Renaissance and Modern Art. They wrote back very quickly. April 14th, 1947. blah, 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 Mr. Francis Wood, who was an attorney in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dear Mr. Wood, your photograph returned herewith probably represents a popular fashion of the 19th century, lithophane, just like I thought. These are references to these porcelain transparencies in the following, blah, 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 and he lists over here. Mr. Buckley attributes the idea of making such transparencies to a Frenchman, Baron de Bourgogne, in 1827. The article in Antiques states that they were produced, and by 1845, by experimenting with them was done in Berlin in 1828. From 1834 to 1843, many were produced, and by 1845, the demand for them was enormous. They were made of a very thin and transparent unglazed porcelain and were molded on the reverse side with a pictorial subject in intaglio, so as to give the appearance of low relief by transmitted light. The earliest were modeled by hand in a plaque of porcelain paste, but soon the method was devised for making copies from a mold. Many of them reproduce subjects from famous pictures, especially those more or less sentimental sort. These lithophanes were made about 1828 at Meissen and also at Berlin. Some of them show on the reverse, usually close to the edge, the globe, the scepter, or the KPM mark, impressed of the Berlin factory. They were hung in windows and used as panels in lampshades. Very truly yours, C. Louis Avery, Associate Curator. How do you like that? Isn't that weird? That's so cool. So this person, this is back before iPhones or anything. So what they did was they just sent negatives, because this is the negative. So I found all this together with this wonderful, incredible piece of porcelain. And I was stunned. And I hope you enjoy this, my friends. This is really rare to see something this big with such detail. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And I just had to come on and show you. Anyway, I gotta go because we're gonna pack up. We're leaving early tomorrow morning. And I'm getting ready to get my stuff in a suitcase, and we're leaving, and then I'll be back on Wednesday, but I promise I'll try to show you some video of the views and the new house, okay? I love you. God bless you all, my friends. I thought you would be interested in seeing this. Take care. Bye-bye for now.